Who are you when the paychecks stop coming? Very serious one, isn't it? Uh, you were taught to provide, not to live. The lessons those lessons run deep. That lesson runs very deep for a lot of people, including me, especially for men around the age of 45. Your identity, your sense of worth, your place in the world are all basically predicated and tied up with a single rhythm, a single thought, a single pattern. And the rhythm is of the paycheck. What happens when the rhythm stops? When retirement, divorce, job loss pull the rug from underneath your feet. And suddenly, you don't know who you are anymore. What I like to cover here is to go through some of the things that you will experience or that most people experience when this happens. So, that feeling that creeps in, the one that scrolls past advice and advice columns and motivational quotes, and you stop and you look at it because right now it's kind of hitting close to home. So let's face it, your paycheck has been more than money. It's been your identity for a lot of different people. Paycheck is identity, or paycheck as an identity. From a young age, men are taught that their primary role is to provide. It isn't just about money, it's about being the backbone of the family, a reliable source of security. Your job title, your salary, your ability to bring home a paycheck, those come with markers. And they're markers of your particular value. So when you lose that, it's not just money, it's the appearance of you being able to be a provider. It's an identity that you built up that most people have built around that particular aspect. So you start to ask yourself, who am I? And without it, who am I without that paycheck? You feel invisible or less important. You worry about how others may see you, so you won't share the fact that you may have, lost your job, or you'll say that you're retired, but now you've got to golf because you don't have that coming in like it was before. So this is not just a feeling. Psychiatrists call it the role engulfment, when your job roles consume your identity so fully that losing it feels like you're losing yourself. Why this feeling is real and common. Men in their 40s face a unique pressure. One might be approaching retirement, um, but unsure if they're ready. Going through a divorce that is shaking your foundation, facing a layoff or career changes or shift in the economy could be something that you're facing. Each of these can stop a paycheck and trigger a crisis for you. The fear isn't just about money, it's about losing the purpose and direction that you have. So consider this. In 2019, and this was by a American psychological association. They found that men who lost their jobs are twice as likely to experience depression compared to those who remain employed. And again, part of that is even just looking for a job can be depressing, especially as a person has gotten older. So the loss of income is painful, but the loss of identity is usually often worse. So how to remain yourself beyond that paycheck, beyond that job, beyond that position. You don't have to be defined by your job or your income. Here are some practical steps to start for rebuilding that identity that you have. One, separate yourself from work. Your value is not just for what you earn, it's who you are as a person. Reflect on your values, your passions, and your skills outside of work. Write down what's meaningful and what matters to you beyond that job title. Talk to trusted friends, counselors, whoever, about your feelings, and of course, loved ones, about your feelings and how you feel about this change in your status. Number two, build build new roles and interests. Explore activities that give you purpose and or joy. Volunteering for a cause can be something that helps you. It can be something that you care about. Um, Taking up a hobby that challenges you and excites you. Joining a group and or club that connects you with other people that may share your values or share your interests. Number three, planning financially and emotionally for that particular change. A lot of us don't prepare, but to the best of your ability, you should start preparing for the possibility of the paycheck may stop, all right, or the amount of money that you used to get may change. So you want to create a budget that fits your current and future needs. You want to build an emergency fund to reduce the stress on yourself and your family and the emotional stress that you're going to feel because now certain things that you used to do, you can't do because you just can't afford them, or the guilt that you just don't have that money or relying on other people. Another one, if you need professional advice for retirement and or divorce planning, see somebody, talk about it. Even if you're not in the process of having a problem, talking to somebody can give you a basic roadmap so that you have an idea of what to start putting in place. And again, don't wish anybody any drama, but being prepared is one of those things. Embracing transition as growth is another thing that's important. Change is hard, but it can lead to new opportunities. So see this as a chance to redefine your success on your terms. How is it that you want to consider yourself going to the next level? Focus on what you can control, like your mindset and your habit, and celebrate the small wins. You'll hear that out of me a whole lot. Those small wins or those small steps get you closer to your goals, and that's in everything. Again, life happens. You could have worked at a place for 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. Again, you could have done everything right. This stuff happens. So being prepared, is part of having a plan and seeking help when you need help to find what you need to find and getting the support that's out there because it's out there. No matter what you want to think, it's out there. So anyway, this is Mr. Z Inspires. I hope that this information that I shared was helpful. If you know anybody that you feel as though you can share this with and it's going to help them, please do. We'd also like you to, if you don't mind, follow us on our website, which is www.mrzinspires.com. Again, it's www.mrzinspires.com. You can also check out our YouTube page on Mr. Z Inspires. Again, if we can help you, we'll look more forward to look forward to speaking with you. And other than that, guys, you have a great day, and I hope that all is well.